Hi guys, and welcome to the channel and welcome to the live stream, and again welcome to the NASCAR versus Piston Cup Race 2 Season 1, and we are at Homestead, Miami for today's race, as you can see on your screen. As we know from the last race, it was Dan Garcia who went and won at Daytona for the first round of the season. Today, will it be him again? Unfortunately, he's down in 20th today, but that doesn't mean anything at all. We know things change in NASCAR. Ty Gibbs from the NASCAR Cup Series is on pole. Will Rush in second. Tyler Reddick in third. Noah Gocek in fourth. Lightning McQueen sits in fifth position in that 95 Rusty's sponsored car. Fast Fong having a good start to the season, runs in sixth. William Byron starts off in seventh. Bubba Wallace in that 23 car in eighth position. Martin Truex Jr. in ninth, and Chase Elliott in the number 9 car sits in 10th position and gets us off from the 10th spot. Unfortunately, someone has to start at the back, and it is Daniel Suarez, current Piston Cup champion, I'll have you know. He's starting down in 39th position. Current NASCAR champion, Joey Logano, starts in 19th in the 22 car. Without further ado, let's get this race underway, guys. So we are away for the customary pace lap around the track. And it is Ty Gibbs who will get us underway today. Toyota next to the Ford. Toyota behind him in the 45. And a Chevy Camaro. A Trans Am. Pontiac Trans Am behind Will Rush in that 76 car. The Pontiac Trans Am. Still going in the Piston Cup. So here we go then. The pace car will go in, and we will get underway for round 2 of the Piston Cup. NASCAR Cup versus each other. We're away. Lap 1, NASCAR versus the Piston Cup. First and second lap complete. Oh, Lightning McQueen pulls up on the bottom there. Oh, as the Raptor 24 William Byron takes that space away from him. Lightning McQueen having to pull up there. Not sure what's going on with the 95. Issues in that car, maybe. Not sure what's going on in that 95, but he did have to pull up a little bit there, and he checked up the 24 of William Byron, but Will Rush now taking that pole away from Ty Gibbs, who's falling back as they go into a line now, as Noah Gocek and Fast Fong now come into this, up to the front, 3 wide nearly, into turn 1, and look at Lightning McQueen, he's coming back into this now. No messing about from the 95. Martin Truex looking on. Martin Truex then taking the lead, and Bubba Wallace giving him a little bit of a nudge there as Tim Treadless in that 28 car comes up on the inside now. Cars falling back, cars getting into line, all trying to make it to the front. Noah Gojek's fallen back. Lightning McQueen's gone up high now as Bubba Wallace now takes the lead away from the 95 officially on the standings. It's Tim Treadless. Sorry, no, it is Bubba Wallace who gets that lead there, but Tim Treadless now takes it back or away from him. Spiky Phillips in second at the moment. Chase Elliott up into the top 5 by the looks of things, holding on to that position just behind the 117 as they go down the front stretch to start lap 7. No cautions have come out yet, and obviously there won't be any pit stops just yet. Chase Elliott now about to get the lead. JD McPillar now into the lead, the Piston Cup driver, with Jackson Storm just behind. Kevin Harvick there as well in the Mobile 4 car. The opposite of him is Jenson Button in the 15. He's in the Mobile 1 black and white car. Jimmie Johnson in the 84 coming up behind the number 4 car now. Lovely move from Jimmie Johnson here to hold on to the back of that 4 car. Jimmie Johnson in second. Jimmie Johnson then taking the lead in that 84 Carvana car. Oh, and the number 4 going up high there a little bit. It's the 33. Look at this. The 33 of Ed Trunken now out in the front of this race. Current NASCAR champion Joey Logano also coming up to the front of this race now. But it's Cruz Ramirez who takes the lead on lap 11. No one's actually watching the stream at the moment, except for one person, so everyone's left, unfortunately. But whoever is here, well done. Thank you. The 31 Cam Spinner into the lead then, but Joey Logano, current NASCAR champion, going into the lead. Looks like it on lap 12 as Ryan Blaney comes up behind, getting a push from flipped over there in the 00 car. And was it? It was. Joey Logano got the lead there. There's a few of you still here then, that's good to know. Lovely to have you here. Look at this, Cole Busch. Look at Cole Busch in that 8 car, coming down on the inside, flipped over, about to take the lead away from the 00 car, the 00 car, the 8 now in the lead, and the 24 back up the front. William Byron back into this, up at the front of this race. I've not seen Alex Bowman at all in this race. Let's go around the track and have a look. And there's the one, Ross Chastain, struggling at the back, as is Chris Buescher. Noah Gojek's fallen to the back now, and there's Austin Dillon, Kimi Raikkonen, Daniel Suarez, Piston Cup champ, awful up at the back. And there is Martin Truex Jr. Lightning McQueen has also fallen to the back. Jay McBillett. It's actually Danny Swerves who's actually the Piston Cup champion. So I am corrected. I do apologise. And there is the 11 there of Denny Hamlin. Ty Gibbs, Tyler Reddick, Joey Logano. Oh, and the 23 checking up the 95 there. A little bit of payback for his NASCAR NASCAR friends, I should say. Cars falling to the back of the grid now. Let's go back to the front then. And as you can see, Paul Conrev now leading. We've got a lot of NASCAR cars chasing down the Piston Cup cars. And how did I get the eyes on there? It's just a mod that I made. You can get the eyes on the website, which I think is in the description. I'm not sure. And there is Chris Roman. Is he our leader now? Let's have a look. Chris Roman is our leader. But Kyle Larson in the 5 car getting chased by last round winner, Daytona winner, Dan Garcia. When will these guys pit? Hello, Dale. Dale is back, everyone. Dale is back from the dead, and he's in my live chat. Tell the world. Tell the world. I'm sure a lot of people would like to hear that. Jenson Button now on the tail of Dan Garcia. Oh, we're under caution. We are definitely under caution. Whoa, Spiky Phillips is definitely out by the looks of things as well. Not sure what happened there. Look at this then. We are under caution and we will have a round of pits now. Spiky Phillips goes low. He comes up and he gets caught by the 54. Oh, and Kevin Harvick as well. Oh, and there's a few other cars involved in that. And that is Chris Buescher. He was running at the back anyway. He's involved in that as well. Look at this. Oof, unlucky. Ty Gibbs, our pole sitter, involved in this crash. He will not be impressed. Look at this. Oh, no, he's definitely going to be out of the race with that one. Definitely going to be out of the race with that one. Let's go on board Ty Gibbs for this. Let's have a look at this. Oof. Oh, ouch, ouch. And then gets hit again by Rich Mixon. Cars into the pits then as we speak. Everyone coming in. And there you go. Pit stops. He's definitely dead after that. I do know the website is in one of my descriptions. Let's have a look. It's probably not in this description because I changed all the descriptions, didn't I? Let's have a look. Yeah, it is down there. It's under mods and car sets. It is in there. Let's see. Don't think I can copy it. No, I can't. So it is in the description, guys. If you want to check out any mods and things. So they are out of the pits. Here they come. Lightning McQueen struggling to get out again. Not sure he's going to have a good Piston Cup season. A little bit worried about Lightning McQueen for the Piston Cup next gen season. So Chris Buescher and Ty Gibbs are both out. Ty Gibbs was our pole sitter. He is now out of the race. And I believe the 117 is going to join him. And even the 1 maybe. The 1 wasn't involved in that though. The 1 has definitely got issues in that car. So Spike Phillips is out as well. And there is Chris Buescher coming in to the pits. Will he leave us? That's the other question. It's going to be a lot of laps down. But he is not leaving us just yet. Chris Roman out of the pits. And there is Kevin Harvick having to catch up now. He was doing so well, Kevin. Now, going to have to fight back to the front. Now, Rich Mixon, he was involved in the crash, and he's still going strong. He is still going strong, so he's still in it. So Fast Fong will be the car who gets us away. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at that link. Let's go to the description and take a look and see what it does for me. We'll go to Safari. Link's working pretty well for me. It's definitely working for me. Let's go to Safari. There you go. I'll copy the link and then I'll put it in the chat for you guys. If if you want to have a check it out, it is there for you. And I'll pin it to the top. There you go, just for you guys. There is the website with all the NR2003 stuff I've collected over the years. Other bits and bobs as well. Not up to date, I must admit. I've not had a chance to get around to updating it, but I will. Don't forget to check out the other YouTubers on there as well. And I've paused the live stream on my screen, but not on your screen. So we're going to start on lap 23. It looks like these guys are about to go down the backstretch. And we will get our race back underway. First caution of the day, first round of pits. Things have definitely changed up at the front. We have lost 3 cars. The 117, the 54 and the 17 have all left us. So we have lost 2 NASCAR Cup drivers and we've lost a Piston Cup driver. A previous champion as well, Spiky Phillips. Previous Piston Cup champ, now out. Kimi Räikkönen finds himself in 3rd position. Well done, Kimi. Ex-Formula 1 driver. So here we go then. Green flag by Timmy. He waves it. He waves it well. And we are back in the race for lap 23. We'll definitely see things change now as the pit stops have happened. We've got a Ross Chastain lapped car slowing people down. And it looks like we've got a pit. So Fast Fong didn't pit on the caution. And he goes into the pits. And Cruz Ramirez will now take the lead away. So why didn't Fast Fong pit when he was meant to? We got cars into the pits. And Paul Conrev was also one of them cars going into the pits. What a costly mistake from them two. As it looks like Kyle Busch will be our leader. And there's Paul Conrev coming out. And there you go. Now lapped cars. Fast Fong struggling to get out. And there's Eric Almirola. He was also a car that didn't go in on the caution. Hello, Harry. How you doing, my old friend? Lovely to have you here, son. Hope you're well. It's Harry. It's Harry, everyone. He's in the house. Look at this. 3 wide. Jimmie Johnson all over Dan Garcia. So is McPillar all over Jimmie Johnson. As you can tell, it's getting rather dark here at Homestead. The light is fading as we are on lap 27. The cars are now all drifting apart. We're starting to get a proper race on our hands now as Will Rush takes the lead. Bubba Wallace just in front. How fast are they going? They're going 180. 180, averaging 180 miles an hour. They have got plates on. 182. Oh, we're coming up to a back marker now. Bubba Wallace. Woo! Daniel Suarez nearly stacks it into the back marker. We could have another caution come out very, very soon. Daniel Suarez gets stuck. Kimi Raikkonen into the pits. Not sure what is going on. Not sure why no one pitted on that caution. Will Rush out in the lead. Bubba Wallace chasing him down in that Toyota Camry. The Chevy all flipped over as well. And we got a Trans Am of Noah Gocek. Tim Treadless in the Camaro chasing him down. These cars are getting very, very close. We could have another caution on our hands coming out soon. Cruz Ramirez finds herself now at the back, so I'm not actually sure why no one pitted on the caution. Perhaps it wasn't part of their strategy. Perhaps they're going to wait and change their strategy. But Kimi Raikkonen is about to be lapped. He was doing so well. He's now about to be lapped. Look at Tim Treadless. He's coming up on the inside of that 91 car. What a move from the 28. So we've got a lot of cars around the track now, as you can see. Definitely got a race on our hands now. So a lot of cars go down the front stretch. And these bad boys are our leader group. And it's actually Dan Garcia. Could Dan Garcia get a double win today, guys? Put it down in the comments if you think Dan Garcia could get a double win. Joey Logano, current NASCAR champ. Not going to make it easy for him. Always Jenson Button in that 15. Could we see a Formula 1 driver and Joey Logano checks up, really checks up there. Not sure why, but he did. Lightning McQueen's coming into the top 10 now. He's into 9th position. He's now fallen back because of that checkup. But Jenson Button now our leader. Dale will be right back, guys. And yeah, Chase Elliott returns. Jenson's definitely excited. I'm excited. Let's hope he goes and wins and shuts everyone up. Because everyone's moaning about he's not been given a playoff place and all this sort of thing. Chase will go and win tonight and he'll get a playoff place. Watch it. It's going to happen. I can see it. The man is ready to get back in that cockpit. Kyle Larson, on the other hand, here at Homestead, takes the lead. But not for long. Oh, we nearly had a crash behind. We nearly had a crash. We nearly had another yellow coming out. They're coming up to more back markers. These back markers are really struggling today in these cars. Slowing up the groups of cars. There's nearly a crash behind. Kimi Raikkonen had to pull up there. Bubba Wheelhouse, our leader. And Rich Mixon lost the back of his car. Missing it somewhere. I'm sure they'll find it one day. Who knows? Who cares at the moment? The 23 DoorDash car leading. Dan Garcia trying to get on the tails of Tim Treadless. The Piston Cup cars absolutely destroying the NASCAR Cup cars at the moment. Dan Garcia won the first race of the season. Can they work together and try and get a second win? Will they work together? That's the other question. Will they keep out the NASCAR Cup cars behind them? Look at them. The NASCAR Cup cars are piling up behind like a convoy as Joey Logano is getting a push from Kyle Busch by the looks of things. Dan Garcia is going to have to feather it back a little bit as Joey Logano now takes the lead away from him. Kyle Busch giving the 22 a little bit of a push there. 37 laps now have taken place at Homestead. The lights getting darker. The floodlights are on. Kyle Busch about to undertake the 22 down that front stretch, back stretch. I do apologise. Look at this, Danny Hamlin all over that number 8 of Kyle Busch as they go down at the front stretch now into turn 1. I thought it was going to be Denny Hamlin who took that lead then, and he's taken it now. I thought he was going to take it before the lap started. Jimmie Johnson in the Cavana. What a race he's having today. The Rainbow Cup will be good when it comes, when it happens. It will be good. It will be. Considering live streaming it, actually. And then just updating you with the team standings every other race, if you know what I mean. And then the last race of the season, we will... I'll ask one of my esteemed subscribers to do the points for me live, if possible. Hopefully we'll get the Discord up and running for the Rainbow Cup as well, so we can all be in on the commentary, hopefully. Kyle Larson involved at the front with Jackson Storm. Oh, back markers causing so many issues today. So many issues here. Absolutely causing mayhem. Surprised we've not had more cautions. Jackson Storm moves out of the way off the quicker 15 car of Jenson Button in that Mobile 1. But Lightning McQueen come up to the back. Up to the front. And there's me saying at the start of this race, Lightning McQueen's going to struggle in the Piston Cup this season. He's proven me wrong at the moment. Ross Chastain holding the cars up then. Flipped over, trying his hardest to get past him as he goes low, and Ross Chastain keeping the other cars up high just behind him. We got 5 Piston Cup cars at the front, and we're having another round of pits on lap 42. So they are into the pits, and it's Will Rush who gets the lead by the looks of things. And there is pit lane exiting. Everyone's exiting and coming in to the pits. We are not under caution. Will Rush not pitted yet. He is our leader. Could we see a Vinyl Toupe win today? We are all on different teams in the Rainbow Cup. We are indeed. Cruz Ramirez trying to get that lap back. And there's Kyle Larson and flipped over, fighting it out to the white line. Jackson Storm, Denny Hamlin, Jimmie Johnson. And it's the 99 who is actually leading now. At the moment, the Tootsies, Daniel Suarez is our current leader. Cars all over the place. Dan Garcia could be our new leader. We shall follow him. He's been into the pits. We shall follow him and see what happens. Could be flipped over, could be Kyle Larson. As they go over the start-finish line. We'll have to see what happens. At the moment, I'm going to follow Dan Garcia and see what happens. Because Will Rush was our leader. He is now out. And there he is. So, these are our group of leaders, I believe. Cam Spinner, Will Rush flipped over. Kyle Larson, Noah Gocheck. Let's have a look. And they go over the start-finish line. What happens? Yeah, so it will be flipped over. Who will get into the lead? Or one of this group of cars here will get the lead back when Daniel Suarez goes into the pits. And I think he has gone into the pits. And this could be our eventual top 10, this group of cars here. 5 laps to go at Homestead. Not a long race, this one today. Not sure why. Not a very long race. And it's actually Noah Gocheck who's going to take the lead. Just from Dan Garcia. But Dan Garcia is going to take it back. He's not having any issues there at all. Jimmie Johnson could be the first car to win for the NASCAR group. Or Dan Garcia could get a second win. Coming up to a back marker now. Jimmie Johnson just gets round. But it's Bubba Wallace who looks like he's going to take lap 47 with 3 to go. Kevin Harvick, get out of the way, my friend. You could bring out a caution and this could finish the race. If there's a caution now, it will be a race back to the start-finish line. Bubba Wallace, sorry, I do apologise. Bubba Wallace was leading as they go into turn 3. Coming out of turn 3 into turn 4. Coming out of turn 4, Cam Spinner, Piston Cup driver, could take the lead, but I think Noah Gocek is going to be hot on his tail. Lap 48, lot long to go. The 1-2-1 leading. Jenson Button for the NASCAR Cup drivers, getting a push from Tim Treadless. Maybe Tim's got a strategy here. Use the NASCARs to pull himself along. He's getting wedged between Button and Johnson in the 84. The 28 getting stuck here. Going to make a move on the inside of Jenson Button, though. What a move from the 28. We are with Jimmie Johnson at the moment. Tim Treadless looks like he's going to come on the inside of Jenson Button. Lap 49, 2 to go. The next flag will come out and it will be the white flag of Homestead, Miami. It'll be the white flag. Who's going to get it? Is it going to be Jimmie Johnson or Timmy Treadless? I think it could be the 84, Jimmie Johnson. We've got a NASCAR Cup car. He's going to take the white flag. It's the white flag is out. It's sponsored by Credit One Bank. And they're going to go down the backstretch for the last time as they come into the turn. Out of the turn. Look at Kyle Larson go. They're coming up to back markers. This could cause mayhem. Jimmie Johnson try to make a move. Jimmie Johnson's lost position. But look at Kyle Larson. Dan Garcia all over him. But Kyle Larson makes a move on Cruz Ramirez. Kyle Larson coming up to try and win Homestead. And he does it. We have a NASCAR Cup winner for the second round. And it was Dan Garcia who comes second. Dan Garcia gets a 1-2 in round 1 and 2. Great driving from the Piston Cup driver. Fantastic. Dan Garcia, what a season he's having in the NASCAR versus Piston Cup season, inaugural season. Dan Garcia, you have 2 top 5s. Let's go to the official results, guys. So there we have it. We had 1 caution over 4 laps. We had 43 lead changes, guys, between 25 drivers. Kyle Larson goes and wins with a 27th start in qualifying to 1st position. Only led for 4 laps, by the way. Will Rush got the bonus points by leading for 5 laps. Pretty good. Pretty damn good. Dan Garcia getting 2nd. Got 1st in the in Daytona, got 2nd at Homestead. What's he going to do at Darlington? Bubba Wallace 3rd, Ed Trunken, what a move from him, 31st to 4th. Will Rush in 5th, Jenson Button 6th, Jimmie Johnson into 7th, Noah Gocek 8th, flipped over 36th to 9th, that's pretty good, as was Cam Spinner 29th to 10, Lightning McQueen finishing 20th position. The last running car on the lead lap was Aaron Clocker in the 48. To the standings then, Dan Garcia holds on to top place with them 2 top 5s. Bubba Wallace just behind him, no wins, but 2 top 5s as well. William Byron in 3rd, Jimmie Johnson 4th, Jenson Button 5th. Jackson Storm is into 6th, McPillis 7th, Daniel Suarez into 8th position, Ed Trunken 9th, Noah Gocek in 10th position. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 NASCAR drivers in the top 10 and 5 Piston Cup drivers in the top 10. So it's very even at the moment. At the bottom, it's Paul Conrev who is struggling up at the bottom, unfortunately. Ty Gibbs is not far in front of him. Cruz Ramirez struggling as well. Unfortunately, that's how things happen. On another note, Kimi Räikkönen, Jimmie Johnson and Jenson Button all doing very well at the moment. Raikkonen's in the top 20. Jimmie and Jenson both in the top 10. So guys, we are back tomorrow night for another live stream, but it won't be the NASCAR versus Piston Cup. Unfortunately, that will be probably, I'm going to say Tuesday or Thursday, but you will see when I put the live streams up for the week ahead. I hope you've enjoyed this stream, guys. Thank you for being here, and don't forget to like and subscribe. The usual stuff, you know what we do at the end of these streams. Everyone does it. Like, subscribe, share, all that stuff. Go do it, guys. It does help us out, helps us all out. And I'll see you next time for the next live stream. Have a lovely, lovely evening or afternoon if you're in that part of the world. Take care, guys.